Let me know who's out there. It's good to be here. I just thought I would come on, managed to get a bit of time, to finish what I needed to do with work. So I thought I would get on. So we'll hang around for a bit and see who is out there. And if other people will come on. Obviously, I didn't announce it in advance, so we just see who's out there. So who's on the chat so far? Who is out there? And I hope you guys are doing great. I am good. I am quite looking forward to the weekend. I am going to be doing me this weekend and sort of treating myself. I feel that I deserve it. Um, since we are in this month of self-love, of celebrating self-love and celebrating love, and also with Valentine's Day coming up next week, I'll be working next like Tuesday and stuff. So at least it will be my chance this weekend to do something for myself. So I'm taking myself on a date tomorrow, which is I'm very excited about. Really looking forward to that. And yeah, so who do we have? We've got Harsha. Hey, Harsha, I'm very good. How are you doing? Good to see you on here. Yeah, I just thought I would come on and surprise everyone and do a live, just see who's out there. So how are you doing? And if you have any questions, you can ask questions. I'm here to answer for a little bit. Right, I can see my top is sort of like, there we go. Show the love part. I'm also very good. That's really good to know. Yeah, it's a good month. I'm like very busy in my work and stuff, but I am actually feeling really good and just feeling a difference in energy as well. So, hey Donna, good to see you. I know I didn't announce that I was going live, but I quite like doing these surprise lives anyway. So it's quite good to do something different. Yeah, my day has not been bad at all. It's been a bit quieter today. I've managed to catch up with quite a lot of stuff that I was doing, and I got myself some it's also half term because I work for like an education consultancy, so it's kind of half term, so it's a bit quieter. So it's really helped me to sort of work on a few things. So it's been a good day. Went out for a walk as well. How are you? How's your day been? I'm just waiting for more people to come on. Obviously, I didn't announce it, so it's I guess whenever people see anything. But if you are ready with a question, ask me a question. I'm here to answer questions. So what if you have any questions, just let me know. Um, can see we've got 3 people in the chat so far. What I might actually do, I might just pull a card and just see what messages are coming through. So let's see what deck I am going to use. So we're going to start. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull an angel message. This is just for the collective, just for everyone, whilst we are waiting for a few more people to come in. It's been a beautiful and very peaceful day. That's really good to know. It's good. I just feel like the energies this month is really quite peaceful and relaxing in a way, which is really great, giving us all a time to connect with ourselves too. So I'm going to pull a card for the collective. This is the angel prayer cards. So thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for the collective? Any other messages coming through for the collective? Thank you, angels. Any other messages coming through for the collective? What messages are coming through from the angels for the collective? Let's see what else is coming through here. Okay, so the cards that we've got here. So the first one that came out is study and learning. So, this may be about something that you may be wanting to start to do, to learn something, maybe something that, to do with your mission or something that a project or so, whatever it is, study and learning. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. And we are continuously learning on our journey, on the twin flame journey itself, but also in relation to, to whatever it is that you may be wanting to do. Earth Angel has also come out here. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. So this is about remembering that you are here to you are an Earth Angel and you are here to shine your light and also to really be that divine being of love that you are, to, to be in the place of being having kindness and and helping others in whatever way that you can, being of service. That's what I was looking for, being of service in whatever way that works for you. So that's about you remembering that you are an earth angel. And the miracle of prayer has also come out. That was the first card that jumped out. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. So I feel that the message coming through with this is that your prayers have been heard. Your prayers have been delivered to heaven. And Archangel Sandalphon is letting you know that everything is being prepared for you so that it comes in at the right time. The prayers have been delivered to heaven, and everything is just now in the process of being put together so that it all comes in for you. So I think I saw a question. So we're going to start and get into it and see what comes up. So we've got a few more people that have come up. So we've got Samantha B. Hey, Samantha. Hey, Armangal. Hey, Gerard. Good to see you guys. I'm having a great day, thank you, and it's good to be on here with everyone. So Samantha, first question. Samantha is saying, thank you for doing this live. My DM was in a bad accident last month. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Samantha. I had been giving space, but decided to reach out yesterday. How is he recovering? What is his energy towards our connection? Okay, so sorry to hear that he had a bad accident. I didn't bring too many cards today because I just wanted to keep it quite simple. So we are going to see what you asked is how is he recovering and what is his energy towards our connection. So thank you, angels. How is Samantha B's divine masculine recovering following the accident? How is he recovering following the accident? Thank you, angels. How is he recovering following the accident? Wow. Okay, so let's see the cards that have come out here. Okay, wow. So we've got here the rebirth card just come out. So I feel that, he may actually also have had this time whereby whatever this accident was that he actually had, it's actually probably has been there to help him to think about things, to really think about his own life and, where he wants to be. And, and it's kind of like an eye opener in a way to help him to really realize maybe things that he needs to change for his life, in his life, and to actually open him up to going through this time of rebirth for himself, to really know that, his life, he wants different things. That's what I'm really getting here, so that he can change his life from the life that he's had going through this time of rebirth. It's like something that is there to help him to awaken even more to what he truly wants for his life. And that's going to help him to actually go through this time of rebirth so that he can change his life to the life that he's truly here to live. That's what I'm really getting with this card. I feel like it's going to make him think about things, reflect on his life. That's what I'm getting, especially with the image that is on there, right? Really think about things and where he wants to be so that he can bring in a change. So it's actually there to help him to go through this time of rebirth when it comes to his life. And we also had eventual positive outcome. So you were asking about his recovery. So you're being shown here that there is going to be an eventual positive outcome. Maybe it might take a bit of time for him to fully recover, but the angels are giving you a thumbs up saying that, he is going to be okay. There's that positive eventual outcome. So that's what's happening when it comes to his recovery is moving forward, and is also actually helping him to start to reflect on his life and see where he needs to bring in more change or changes in his own life as he goes through a time of rebirth. The other card that jumped out was passion. So I feel that, he may also be thinking, because you were asking about, what is his energy towards our connection. And I feel that his energy is also about that passion and that desire, thinking about the things that you truly desire. And, and that is that love with you. So he is feeling that passion and, and wanting to be with you. So let's see what else is coming up about his, when it comes to his energy towards the connection. Thank you, angels. How is Samantha B's Divine Masculine's energy towards the connection right now? What is his energy towards the connection? What is Samantha B's Divine Masculine's energy towards the connection? Okay, so the cards that have come out here. So the first card that jumped out, it went the way there. It says focused. So I feel that he's thinking about things. That's why the passion card came out as well. He is focused. He may be recovering, but he's also focused on what is important to him, what his desires are. I'm currently focused on sorting out my life so I can get to the point at which I'm ready and able to be with you. So that's what I feel like he's doing. This time of him thinking about things and it's actually helping him to reflect and to actually focus on what is important in his life, what he can do to bring in change so that he can have this life with you. So that was the first one. And the second one is intentions. I intend to make things right between us and spend the rest of my life with you. So I feel this is what he's thinking about. And, and when it comes to your connection, he wants this life with you. He's realizing that he needs to bring in a change to have the life that he is desiring. And divine connection also came out. There is something different and special about our love. It is a divine connection that is ordained and protected by the Creator. So he's realizing that there is this powerful and special connection that you have between the two of you, and he wants to have this life with you. So I really feel that he's sort of focused, even though he's recovering, he's sort of focused on what his true desires are. And part of that is the connection, and he's focused on that, on making changes in whatever way he can so that he can be with you. So I really hope that helps. Okay. And then next we've got Armangal. Oh no, that was your message. Hey Ashwini, good to see you. Apparently he has numbed his emotions for me. Any 3D messages he wants to give me after he got engaged. Okay, so let's see what your divine masculine would like to say to you. So thank you, angels. What is Ashwini's divine masculine wanting to say after he got engaged? What is Ashwini's divine masculine wanting to say after he got engaged? And always remember that whatever it is that happens in his life, it's all part of the journey that he needs to go through for himself, and it's something that he has to go through to learn the lessons that he needs to learn so that he can be able to then move forward, and it's something that, he's kind of led into being in that situation so that he can really grow from this, from whatever this marriage is, or the engagement that has happened. So thank you, angels. What are the messages that is Ashwini's divine masculine wanting to say? Okay, so let's bring this deck in as well. What messages are coming through from Ashwini's divine masculine today? Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through from Ashwini's divine masculine? What messages are coming through from Ashwini's divine masculine? Okay, so there's this one here. So this one that really jumped out says confused. So this is what he's letting you know. There is some confusion, and I kind of was feeling it. When I was shuffling the cards, I had this feeling that something is not quite right. There is some confusion. I'm so confused right now. I don't know which way to go or what to do. So that's what's going on with him. Maybe that's to do with the engagement that has happened. I'm sure you said he got engaged. Yeah. So he's saying to you, I'm so confused right now. So he knows how he feels about you, but there is also this sort of confusion that is coming in with the engagement that has happened. So I don't know if this was sort of like something that he just went into, and then he's starting to have sort of second thoughts, and he knows where his heart is, but there are reasons why he is kind of in this situation. So he's letting you know that he's feeling confused. And he's also saying to you here, I miss touching you and feeling the warmth of your skin against mine. So, he is thinking about you, and, and he's missing you, and he's letting you know this. And that's why there's that confusion. He's sort of in the situation, but his heart is elsewhere. So he's letting you know that he's missing you. And he's also saying to you here, there's something I want to tell you, but I don't know how you're going to react. So I don't know if this is him thinking about telling you of the love that he has for you, but then he knows that he's got engaged, or, whatever it is that's going on. There is a lot of like confusion that is happening for him right now. So that's what's coming through here. We also have aroused that has come out, and he's saying to you, I get so aroused when I think about your beautiful body. I miss kissing, touching, holding, and making love to you. I really want you back in my life. So what's really coming through is that confusion energy. Here is letting you know, and this is two cards from different decks where he's saying to you, I miss touching you and feeling the warmth of your skin against mine. So he's really in this place where he's got into this situation, but his desires, his heart, and his passion is towards you. So that's where this confusion is. But he's also saying to you here, perseverance. I'm struggling to release fearful thoughts, habits, and programming, but I'm working on it and I will prevail. So I feel that, he's kind of got into this situation because maybe of certain beliefs or something that he has to do. And, and he's kind of gone with it because he doesn't really know how to release, the things that are sort of expected of him, certain thoughts, habits, and programming. That's like programming of things that he may feel like he has to do. And, he doesn't know how to release all this. So because of that, he's confused, and, and he's struggling to release this. That's why he sort of ended up in this situation. But he's saying to you, and I'm working on it and I will prevail. So he will be able to get past this. But right now, I feel that he's just in this place of confusion. So I really hope that helps. Those are the messages that are coming through from him. Okay, so next to, did he ever even dream of us, Ashwini? You're asking, and the cards are showing you that, yes, he did, and he still does, because he is in this confusion, but there's a reason why he's gone into this situation. And like I said, there's always lessons, there's always something for him to learn in this situation, and that is what is going to help him to then be able to get out of, or to be able to find himself. But he has to go through certain experiences. It's always part of lessons and things that he needs to go through for his own growth. That's the message that's really coming through. Okay, and then next we've got Gerard, and you're saying, may I know how my interest Ian feels towards me currently and the intentions towards me in the next week of Valentine. Okay, so let's see. How is Ian feeling towards Gerard this week? I'm looking forward to having my new deck as well. By the way, it's like the Divine Feminine Messages to the Divine Masculine. Hopefully it comes next week, but so I'll be able to use that as well. But let's see. Thank you, angels. How is Ian feeling towards Gerard right now? How is Ian feeling towards Gerard? How is Ian feeling towards Gerard? What messages are coming through? How is Ian feeling towards Gerard? And then what was the other part? And what are her intentions towards me in the next week of Valentine? And what are her intentions towards Gerard in the next week? Okay, what intentions are coming through from Ian towards Gerard in the next week for Valentine's? Okay, so let's see the cards that have come out here. Right, so the first cards that we've got, okay, so this is interesting. So we've got here, so we've got good choices that has come out. So this is a powerful card. So, I feel like when it comes to, her intentions, she's going to make good choices that are going to lead her towards the love that, she has with you. So there are some good choices that are coming in. Balance has also come out. So I feel like she's working on becoming more balanced within herself. like finding balance within herself, but also when it comes to her own life. So she is working on finding that balance as well. And then the next card that we've got is intuition. So that's also about connecting with her intuition, listening to sort of the messages rather than maybe getting into a place of fear or being in the mind too much, actually listening more to her intuition and the guidance that's coming through. And that was going to help her to be able to make good choices. Conflict has also come out. So maybe she may be having some sort of conflict of the mind. That's what I was getting, especially with the intuition card that has come out, that she may be in her mind a lot about certain things, whatever those may be. So that may cause some inner conflict, but it is about her making the good choices, listening to her intuition and then making the choices that are going to lead her to where she truly wants to be. So she may have maybe some fears or some sort of conflict going on about something when it comes to her intentions towards you, when it comes to next week with Valentine's, but I feel that she will be making the good choices that will lead her towards you by listening more to her intuition rather than the mind that brings in the fears, and then, be able to move forward towards you. So I feel that's why she's working on finding that balance, so where she's not so much in the mind that brings in the fears, but also finding the balance between, like actually listening to her heart as well, listening to her intuition so she can make the good choices to be able to move forward towards you. But we had the union card come out, and you're asking about what her intentions are going to be for Valentine's. So I feel that she will make a good choice, the good choices that will bring you two together. However, she may have some sort of fears and inner conflict going on that she has to get past, and make the good choices that will lead her to coming together with you. That's what I'm really getting with this. So, let us know how it all goes when it comes to Valentine's. Okay, so messages about what was the first part? You said how she's currently feeling towards me. So we've got a few cards. So we've got here, I want my life to be with you. So she's saying to you, she wants the life to be with you. That's about wanting to get together with you, that's, even for Valentine's, but also her life in general. So she's letting you know that she wants a life to be with you. And she's also saying to you here, you are my future. So I really feel that she knows that you're the one that she wants to be with. She may just have some sort of fears about something. I don't know what is coming up, because there was, I'm sorry, I was jealous, has also come out. So I don't know whether there's something that is sort of going on in her mind about certain things that may cause a bit of that inner conflict. That's why she's working on finding a bit of the balance. But, for her, you're the one that she wants to be with. And also, she says, you're my future. She's also saying to you here, we are twin flames. So, she knows that, that there's that special love between the two of you, that you are twin flames. And, so that's what she's saying to you. But she's also saying to you, I'll give you the space you need. So, maybe when you are needing space, she is just letting you know that she will give you that space. But it really feels like, during this week of Valentine, she may be thinking about things quite a lot, about what to do. And then sometimes maybe some fears can come up. But I feel that, she will get past that, find a bit of that balance, and then make the good choices for her to come together with you. But do let us know how it all works out for you. Okay, sending you so much love. Okay, and then we've got Aramangal. I feel there's challenges going on with my DM and his partner right now. What is my DM dealing with right now? And if he could speak his truth, what would he say? Okay, so what is my DM dealing with right now? So let's see what messages are coming through. So thank you, angels. Let's bring this out. What is Aramangal's divine masculine dealing with right now? What is Aramangal's divine masculine dealing with right now? What is Aramangal's divine masculine dealing with right now? What is Aramangal's divine masculine dealing with right now? I feel like there's a lot of thinking that is happening on his part. What is he thinking right now? Okay, and what was the other part? You said, if you could speak his truth, what would you say? What would Aramangao's truth be if he could speak his truth? What would his truth be if he could speak his truth? What would Aramangao's truth, Divine Masculine's truth be if he could speak his truth? What would his truth be if he could speak his truth? Thank you, angels. Yeah, there is quite a lot of this sort of thinking coming through when I'm shuffling his cards. But let's see what has come up for him here. So the cards that came out when we asked the part about what is he going through. So we've got patience that has come out here. So I feel that he may be having to be patient when it comes to the situation that he's in. You know, there may be things going on and like things sort of being jumbled everywhere, and he is just needing to be patient and not rush anything. That's what I'm really getting here. And this may be something that is a bit difficult for him because he knows he wants to do certain things, but he's having to be patient with his own situation. That's what I'm really getting here. So that's the first card that has come out. But we also had the action card come out. So, you know, that's what I'm feeling, that, you know, he wants to take action, but he's realizing that he needs to be patient in his situation. Whatever it is that may be going on, maybe when it comes to whatever challenges that are coming up, he wants to take action, but he's just going to have to take his time and not rush anything. That's what I'm really getting with these cards. And then the things that he wants to say to you, if he was to open his heart, the first one is, I'll never forget the day that we met. Memories of us makes me happy and hopeful that we'll reconnect someday soon. So, you know, that's why I feel like maybe he may be having this thing of, you know, you would like to move forward and take action towards you, but something in his situation is sort of putting him in a situation in himself where he has to be patient before actually taking that action. But he is thinking about you, and he has all these beautiful memories of the first time that you met. And he's also saying to you here, I love kissing your breasts and I fantasize about making love to you. So I really feel he's thinking about you and he wants to be with you. But right now, he's sort of in the situation where he has to deal with where he is and be patient. And he's also saying to you here, I can feel your love and your energy surrounding me sometimes. I appreciate you wanting to do that for me. Thank you, my love. So, you know, he does feel your energy. He is thinking about you a lot, but I feel like he feels he can't quite move, even though he would want to take action. The other card that has come out here is, I feel like this karmic has somehow bewitched me. So this really makes sense. You know, it's not that he's been bewitched, but he is in a situation where he's wanting to get out, but he can't quite do that yet. He has to be patient. There's something else that is sort of keeping him in a situation where he has to be patient rather than take action straight away. That's why he's saying to you, I feel like this karmic has somehow bewitched me. I know that I should end this toxic connection, but I can't bring myself to do it. So that's that card. That makes sense, because that's what I was feeling, that he feels like he wants to get out, but he just can't quite do it right now. And that's why he's having to have patience. So he wants to be out, he wants to be with you, but then he is sort of in the situation where he has to to be patient. So he's also saying to you here, slow and steady. So that makes sense. I am on my way back to you, but I'm doing things right, slow and steady, so I don't mess things up again this time round. I am on my way though. So, you know, he has to be patient. He has to be slow and steady. I feel like he's going to have to leave things you know, he doesn't want to leave things in a chaotic place there. You know, he wants to sort things out the right way. And that means he has to be patient as well in this situation. That's why he can't quite get out. That's why he's also saying, I feel like I've been bewitched. I can't get myself to get out of the situation, even though it is what I am wanting. And he's also saying to you, release has also come out. I'm currently working on releasing my karmic entanglements and everything else that needs to be released from my life before I can be with you. So he is working on this. He wants to release it, but he has to be patient with everything. That's what's really coming through. Focused has also come out. I'm currently focused on sorting out my life so I can get to the point at which I'm ready and able to be with you. So again, that's the same message, that he's trying to sort things out, but it has to be slow and steady for him. For whatever reason, something's sort of happening there. Mission, I now understand that you and I have an important mission here together. I'm getting ready to step into my power and make things happen so we can do what we are here to do. So he knows that there's something beautiful and powerful that is there for the two of you, but he has to sort things out where he is first. The divine timing has also come out. So I feel like you're being shown here that it is all going to fall into place in divine timing. Even the way that he needs to be patient is all part of, it all being divinely orchestrated. So it will all come in at the right time. And he's saying to you, the universe has got us when it comes to our love. We will be together again in the right divine timing. So that really makes sense about, the way that things are happening. But, he wants to bring in this change and he does want to be with you. It's just slow and steady. So I really hope that helps. Okay, so that was Aramangal. And Hasha, how and what is he feeling for me? So I assume you're talking about your divine masculine. So let's see. Thank you, angels. What is and how is Hasha's divine masculine feeling towards Hasha? How is Hasha's divine masculine feeling towards Hasha? How is Hasha's divine masculine feeling towards Hasha? What messages are coming through? Okay, so right. So the cards that have come out here. So first card is freedom. So he's saying to you here, I'm doing what I need to do to find my freedom. I'm freeing myself from all that holds me back from being with you. So, he has to let go of the things that are still holding him back, whether it's his fears, whether it's an economic situation of whatever sort. He's saying to you, he's working on freeing himself so that he can be with you. So his feelings are that he wants to be with you, but he also knows that he needs to free himself from the situation. He's also saying to you, suffering inside, I act like all is well in my world, like I'm not bothered that you're not in my life anymore. But the truth is, I'm suffering inside. I just hide it from everyone else. So, he's suffering inside, not being with you. He is suffering inside, and he's letting you know this as well. So, and he's also saying to you, focus. So it's powerful that this has come out again. And he's saying, I'm currently focused on sorting out my life so I can get to the point at which I'm ready and able to be with you. So that's about working on finding that freedom, sorting out his life. And, and he knows he needs to get to a certain place first so that he can then be with you. And he's also saying to you, taking charge. I am taking charge of my life and walking away from habits, things, and people that I've outgrown and that no longer align with who I am becoming. So he's letting you know that there's change that is happening for him. He's taking charge of his life. He knows he needs to change his life. He knows he needs to free himself from certain things that have been in his life. And he's taking charge so that he can be with you. So everything is about him moving forward towards being with you. And, and that's what he wants. And he's letting you know that's what he's doing. So thank you, angels. What else is Hasha's divine masculine wanting to say from this deck? What else is Hasha's divine masculine wanting to say? But he's really working towards being with you. That's what's really coming through here. Right. So let's see what other cards have come out. So we've got here, I've been hearing songs and melodies that remind me of you. That's a beautiful card. It's like, he's sort of, if you can see that there, he's like thinking of you, and it brings him, just this sort of peace and joy when he's doing that, and he's hearing these songs that are reminding him of you. And he's also saying to you, would you consider giving me another chance? I've learned a lot about myself and I've matured quite a bit since the last time you saw me. So it's powerful. He's showing you that he's taking charge of his life. He's going through some changes and he's matured quite a bit since the last time you saw him. So he's wondering if you would consider meeting up with him or giving him another chance, at least anyway. So beautiful messages coming through there, Hasha. He's working towards this life with you. Okay, next. Let's see who's next. Hey, Sarish, good to see you. Donna's next question. Good evening, Sandra. How is Mark doing this evening? I feel he has been busy renovating his house. Has he got any messages for me? So let's see what is going on with Mark right now. Thank you, angels, this evening. What is going on with Mark? What is going on with Mark? What is going on with Mark? Okay, and what messages does Mark have for Donna today? What messages does Mark have for Donna? What messages does Mark have for Donna? What messages does Mark have for Donna today? Thank you, angels. Say any other messages coming through from Mark to Donna today? I think that's that from this deck. Any other messages coming through from Mark? Okay, so let's see what has come out here. Right, just turning these round. So the first card that we've got, actually here, I don't know, financial worries has come out. So I don't know if there's things going on with the renovating of his house that are maybe sort of putting him in a situation where he's thinking about finances and, you know, whether it's all going to fall into place or whatever that is. But there are some financial worries that are coming up for him. So this is something that he may be thinking about. We also have insomnia that has come out. So, you know, so he may be thinking in a place of worrying about, you know, things to do with the renovating of his house, you know, and whether it's financial worries or whether things will work out the way that he wants them to. There is some sort of energy coming through of worry and thinking about things quite a lot, and that is keeping him awake. We also have growing up that has come out. So you're being shown here that he is growing up on his journey in everything that he's doing. He is moving forward. And also what he wants to say to you. So let's see the cards that have come out. So the first one that we've got here is, I love kissing your breasts and I fantasize about making love to you. So, you know, despite whatever is going on in his life, he's letting you know that he is always thinking about you. He's also saying here the karmic isn't facing the truth that our toxic relationship is officially over. And I'm not sure if he is in an actual relationship with someone, or he may just be things that are going on in his life. You know, sometimes whereby even his own fears are sort of stopping him from being able to move forward. And, you know, and he's just wanting a change from the situation that he's in right now. So whatever that is, there is that energy that's coming up where he wants a change. And that's what he's also saying to you. And he's also saying, I'll never forget the day that we met. Memories of us makes me happy and hopeful that we'll soon reconnect someday soon. So he wants to reconnect with you, and that's what he's also saying. And then he is saying to you, time out has also come out. So I feel that this is time out as he's working on renovating his house, as he's working on letting go of whatever fears and whatever the situation is that's sort of happening with him, whether it's just fears that are going on in his mind. You know, he's working on through things. I have to take time out for myself right now to figure things out. So he may just be figuring things out to do with his house, to do with maybe financial worries, whatever it is. There's something that is going on that he's working through. Numbers has also come out, and he's saying to you, I've noticed that I keep seeing numbers that seem to follow me around, such as 1111, 333, 444, and 555. I'm starting to think that they're trying to tell me something. So he is noticing the signs, you know, signs that are sort of guiding him when it comes to his journey. And he's also saying to you, communication. I know it has taken me so long to break this barrier of silence that I created between us, but I need to talk to you. I can't hold it in much longer. I'm planning on surprising you with communication soon. So, you know, he wants to communicate. If you are communicating already, I feel like he wants to open up more, to be able to tell you exactly what is going on, how he's feeling, and, you know, and to do with the love that he has for you. So he wants to break sort of the barrier of silence that has been there, whether it is actually communicating, if you're not communicating at all, or actually opening up to being more vulnerable and communicating more and telling you exactly how he feels. So those are the cards that have come out. Okay, I hope that helps. Right. And then next we've got Sarish. Hi, Sandra. I hope you're well. Are there any divine masculine messages from my DM today and anything that the angels want me to know? So let's see. What is Sarish's divine masculine saying? Thank you, angels. What is Sarish's divine masculine? Let's just do that again. I think I'm going to knock the energy out of this. Thank you, angels. What is Sarish's divine masculine wanting to say? What is Sarish's divine masculine wanting to say to Sarish today? Okay, any other messages from Sarish's divine masculine? What is Sarish's divine masculine wanting to say? Okay, and messages from the angels for Sarish. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Sarish today? What messages are coming through? What messages are coming through for Sarish today? Thank you, angels. Okay, so your divine masculine is saying to you here, wow, it's interesting that focus message has also come out. So he's saying to you, oh, the upside down, I am currently focused on sorting out my life so I can get to the point at which I'm ready and able to be with you. So again, he is in that energy of working through things in his own life so that he can get to be ready to be with you. He's also saying to you, lost has come out here. And he's saying, I feel lost in my life right now. I am working on finding my way again. So he's feeling a bit lost. It's not to do with you, it's just things that are going on in his life. That's why he's saying he's quite focused on trying to find his way, when it comes to his own life and change certain things so that he can get to the point where he is ready to be with you. But he's letting you know that he's working on this. He may be feeling a bit lost about maybe how to make certain changes, what to do, but he's saying to you, I am working on finding my way. And he's also saying to you here, aroused. I get so aroused when I think about your beautiful body. I miss kissing, touching, holding, and making love to you. I really want you back in my life. So, he knows that you're the one that he wants to be with. He's missing you. And he's saying to you, but I know I need to find my own way in my own life first to change certain things. So he's focused on that right now. And when he does, then he can really work on being with you. And he's also saying to you, shine. So he's saying, in the meantime, you just keep shining your light bright. Keep shining your light, your beautiful light brightly. It brings me warmth when all is bleak in my life and helps me to find my way back to you. So I feel like sometimes he does feel like he's feeling really lost. And you shining your light actually helps him when he's trying to find his way in his own life, and it helps him to find his way back to you. So he's saying to you to keep shining your light. And then the angels are saying to you, let's just turn these round. Wow, you've got the Valentine's Day card that has come out, and the angels are saying, focus on love. And I feel that this is about focusing on the love that you feel for your divine masculine, just having that love, but also focusing on self-love, being there for yourself, doing things for yourself. I was saying at the beginning, there was probably one person on here when I was saying that, I'm working on, it's a Tuesday when it's Valentine's Day, but for this weekend, I'm really making it about myself. I'm going to the theater. I've booked myself, to go on a me date tomorrow, and just making time for me. So I feel like you're being asked to do that for yourself, whatever it is that you may want to do for you, to focus on love and to be there for you and to keep shining your light as well. And then the next card that has come out here, so we've got power 1010. So I feel that you're being asked to continue to be in your power. It's the 10th as well today. So, this is about you being more in your divine feminine power. And that is going to help your journey as well. The angels are also saying to you, changes are coming. So you're being shown that the changes are coming even for your divine masculine as well. He may be working on finding his way, but changes are coming. And maybe there are certain things that you're trying to work on in your own life, or that you've been manifesting or trying to bring in. The angels are saying to you, changes are coming. And the other card that came out is you are connected. So I feel you're being shown here that you are connected to heaven, and everything is falling into place for you. So continue to trust and have faith. So I really hope that helps. Okay, right. Oh, thank you so much, Sarish, for asking people to hit the like button. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, asking people to put the questions in. Amazing. Thank you for those beautiful messages. I deeply appreciate you and the energy you bring to the world. Thank you, Samantha. I hope that really helped. Emily G, hey, beautiful. Are there messages coming out for me at this time? Okay, so you just want general messages coming out for you. So what I'm going to do, I'll bring you a message from the angels. Thank you, angels. Are there what messages are coming through for Emily? What messages are coming through for Emily today? What does Emily need to know today? Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Emily? So let's just turn these round and see what has come out here. Right, so a few cards came out for you. So the first card that has come out, I can see here, is birthday, and it says celebrate you. I don't know if your birthday is coming up sometime soon, or maybe later on in the year, but you know, it's about celebrating you. But I feel that this is really also that same energy about self-love in this month of February, and you know, and celebrating you. And I was just talking about that, doing something for yourself, especially as we get to this Valentine's Day. You know, so celebrate you is the message that's coming through for you, Emily. And the angels are also saying to you, pay attention to the signs. So you are being given signs, being helped on your journey, you know, in all sorts of different ways. So be in the present moment. This morning, I put a post on the community page about, you know, being in the present moment. And I've really noticed myself, you know, sort of when I set those intentions, that the ones I've been putting on the community page in the morning, you know, I'm just really finding everything sort of flowing for me even more in my day. And I found myself being more in the present moment, you know, today. And a couple of times I sort of found myself drifting off, and I caught it straight away and came back. So, you know, it's really good to set your intentions. I'm going to keep doing that. So pay attention to the signs. The angels are also saying to you, luck is on your side. So, you know, great things coming in. It's about, you know, and I feel that's why you're being asked to pay attention to the signs, because they'll be showing you certain things that are coming in for you. And you're also being asked to focus on gratitude, you know, be grateful for the blessings that you have in your life. And I just feel this is really about you giving thanks about everything. That's the big message that's coming through. Also, remember your power has also come out, and today is the 10th. So I really feel you're being shown here that you know you have so much power. So it's about you remembering that power is a divine feminine. So really beautiful. We also have April rebirth. And I feel this could be to do with your journey with your divine masculine as well. You know, going through it this time of change and rebirth to bring in the new when it comes to your journey. So really beautiful that this has come up, and we're not far from April. And I feel that this is going to be a time where it brings in a lot more change to help your journey to move forward. And then we also have here divine intervention. So I feel like when it comes to your journey with your divine masculine, there is that divine intervention that's coming in to help things to move forward. It may also be in relation to other things that you're doing in your life or that you've been asking for. You know, that's why you're being asked to pay attention to the signs. But there's divine intervention coming in to help to move things forward. So I really hope that helps. I'll also pull you a card from the angel prayer cards. Thank you, angels. What other messages are coming through for Emily today? What other messages are coming through? Okay, so we've got here, so this makes sense. We've got here spiritual abundance. And it says, so you're being shown that there are things that are coming into your life, you know, spiritual abundance. That's about abundance coming in when in all areas of your life. Really beautiful card. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. That's why you also had the card about gratitude. So see those blessings and be grateful. And then the other card is connect with music. And it says, thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. So this could be one of the ways that you're being shown signs on your journey through music, but it could also be your divine masculine connecting with you as well through music. So listen to those messages that are coming through. Really beautiful. Okay, let's carry on. So, hey, Deepti, good to see you. Ashwini, beautiful. Okay. Sending you so much love, Ashwini. Okay, inner conflicts. Yeah, pretty much cause of a career plus experiences from a past relationships. Okay, I'm feeling goosebumps when you say union. Amazing. we're getting closer to. I have a feeling she regrets not making the same effort towards me. She really thinks a lot. Yeah, so that's what's been going on. So I guess, Gerard, it's about sort of, yeah, it's there was a card that came out as well about give you the space that you need. So I feel like, and I think you already do that, give her that space to sort of figure things out for herself. And if she sort of has these things that sort of come in the mind quite a lot, she just needs more of that space to figure it out. But I feel like she will make the good choices that will lead her to that union, that coming together with you, whether it's just that coming together for Valentine's, or just union in general. But really beautiful messages. Okay, so let's see. I'm looking for what is the present energy of my soulmate. So that's for Deepti. So let's see. Thank you, angels. What is the present energy for Deepti's soulmate? What is the present energy for Deepti's soulmate? Thank you, angels. What is the present energy for Deepti's soulmate? What is the present energy for Deepti's soulmate? What messages are coming through for the present energy? Okay, and then, thank you, angels. What is the present energy for Deepti's soulmate? What is the present energy coming through? Okay, so the first card that we've got here, we've got spiritual path. So I feel that your divine masculine or your soulmate is going through some like an awakening, an awakening of starting to open their eyes to who they truly are. And and this may be resulting in certain changes happening in their own life. So they are going to starting to walk their spiritual path. That's the message that's coming through here. But there's also some highs and lows. So they may have certain times where they're feeling good and certain times where they're feeling low. This tends to happen as well if you're going through awakening. So they're having some highs and lows. It could be things that they're facing in their life right now as they go through changes. But there are some highs and lows that are happening as well. And the other cards that has come out is action. So I feel that your soulmate is taking action, in the things that he needs to do to be able to move forward in his own life, especially as he's going through certain changes right now. So I feel that he is taking action in his life. And then the cards that have come out as well, he's saying to you, feel, I've never felt for anyone the way that I feel about you, and I never will. I also feel the love that you send me. Thank you very much. I really need it. It helps me to keep going. So, he feels that love, it helps him to keep going. And I feel that he needs that, especially as he is in this place of going through the ups and downs and, trying to figure things out and change happening within him, as he walks his spiritual path, or at least going through his awakening. So he's saying to you that love that you send, even if you just think of him in the loving way, it's like you are sending that love. And he's saying to you, it really helps him to keep going through the times that he is going through some changes. And he's also saying to you, intentions, I intend to make things right between us and to spend the rest of my life with you. So I feel he's opening up and realizing that he wants this life with you, and that's what he's letting you know. He's also saying to you, beautiful. You are beautiful in every way, inside and outside. I hope you realize just how beautiful and amazing you are. I love you for who you are as you are. So he's letting you know that he thinks you are absolutely beautiful, in every way. And he thinks you're amazing. And he's just hoping that you also realize just how beautiful you are. So really beautiful messages coming through. I hope that helps. Okay, let's see. So that was, where were we? So that was Deepti. Thank you, Sandra, for confirmation and spot on to what I was feeling. Mind blowing when Kami cards jumped out also. Yeah, really amazing. And Harsha, thank you, Sandra. Thank you for being here. Okay, Erin, hey, beautiful. I would love a message from my other self. What do I need to know at this time? So thank you, angels. What is going on? How are you doing, Erin? Good to see you. What is going on with Erin's other half? What is going on with Erin's other self? Erin's divine masculine. What's going on with Erin's divine masculine? And then we'll also bring in here, so a few cards here. What else is going on with Erin's other self? What's going on with Erin's other self? Thank you, angels. Erin's divine masculine. What is going on? What else is going on with Erin's divine masculine? Okay, where's that one gone? Somewhere here. Okay. Wow, something's just happened there. Okay, so the first card that I have from him, sorry, I just literally feel like wanting to cry somehow. I'm not quite sure what is happening there, but okay, the first card that we have. So I don't know. I feel I feel like there might be something going on with him right now. I feel like there might be something going on. There's the card of feeling lost that has come out as well. And I actually feel like I have tears coming out in my eyes. And he's saying to you, feeling lost. And you can see from that child, pardon me, from the child there is sort of like that feeling of, just no, feeling lost, just really in this place where I feel quite a lot of like fear coming up. So there may be certain things going on in his life right now. And it's really interesting because when I did the Divine Masculines reading today, there was a card about being in the mind a lot and, sort of feeling lost in fears, and they're sort of trying to work out certain things, but not, just trying to find their way. So maybe this is what is coming through for him. And I just felt it really strongly. And so I feel like there are some things that are happening. Energy changes all the time. So I feel like right now he may he may be going through this. Oh my gosh, at the moment. So let's see what other cards are coming through. Okay, so we've got stalemate that has come out as well. So this is like the two of swords, where it's like, there's the higher self and the ego as well, sort of like, bringing in the stalemate. So I feel like there may be certain things that are happening with him right now that are sort of getting him into this place of feeling a bit confused and lost within himself. And that's what he's sort of trying to deal with. The next card that we've got is nurturing energy. So I feel like he's also working on trying to nurture himself, to be there for himself as he's going through this, whatever is happening in his life right now. And I just feel like it's being in the mind a lot. And maybe that's bringing in some fears and, getting into a place of feeling a bit confused and lost and, not quite knowing what to do. We also have rejuvenation that has come out here. So I feel like he's going to get past this. It's something that is happening to help him to get past certain things and to keep growing in himself. So he will have this sort of rejuvenation, because we also have a victory card that has come out. So, I feel he will get past it. It's helping him to find more of his true self, whatever it is that's going on, to help him to take off the mask about who he truly is, and so that he can step more into his power. So he will get past whatever it is that has been going on. Also, all paths lead home has come out. So he's showing you here that everything that's going on in his life right now is all part of the journey for him to get home to you, where he learns the lessons that he needs to learn, even if it's lessons about getting past his own fears and ego and getting out of that confusion state. All paths lead home. So wherever he is right now, it's helping him to come home to you. So let's see what other cards have come out. So the first card that he has come out as well is feel. And he's saying to you, I've never felt for anyone the way that I feel about you, and I never will. I also feel the love that you sent me. Thank you very much. I really need it. It helps me to keep going. So, that's what he's saying to you, that love that you send, it does help him to keep going, especially when he's feeling rather lost and a lot being on his mind. That's what he's also saying to you. And we also have fears that has come out. So that's what I was really getting. There's something that's coming up for him right now that's causing him to It really works with the energy that was coming through for the divine masculines in the reading that I did today. If you haven't checked it out, do check that out. My love for you is more than I can even begin to explain, but my fears are still holding me back. So there are some fears that are coming up for him, but he's also saying to you, I intend to make things right between us and to spend the rest of my life with you. So, that's what he is wanting. The beautiful card has also come out. And he's saying to you, you are beautiful in every way, inside and outside. I hope you realize just how beautiful and amazing you are. I love you for who you are as you are. So he has so much love for you. And it's the same message, whatever is going on with him, it's not to do with the love that he has for you. It's about things that are going on in his own life. His fears about whatever is happening in his own life right now. That's where he's feeling lost. That's what he's trying to deal with. And but when it comes to the love, he has all this love for you. And the last card that came out is union. And he's saying to you, our union will happen when we are both ready. The universe will make sure of it, and we are going to have the most beautiful life together. So I feel that this is him showing you that he's not quite ready because he's still dealing with certain things in his life. But he's saying to you, when we are both ready, the universe will ensure that we do come together. But he wants this life with you. He's just working through some things in his life as well right now. But he will succeed. The victory is coming out. It will help him to take that mask off and really sort of open up to being more vulnerable, to being his true self as well. So it's all part of the journey and all paths lead home. So I hope that helps. Okay, so let's see, who do we have next? So that was Erin. Right, just trying to see where I was because the chat moved a little bit. So we've done, let me just see, where was I? Yeah, so that was Erin. Okay, I'm going to go now. Thank you, Donna, for having jumped in on the live. It was good to see you. Thank you for being a moderator. It really means a lot. Miss Selfless, hey, beautiful. And then we've got Cindy Ross. Good afternoon, beautiful soul. Any messages from my twin flame? We share a birthday this month, and I can feel so much positive energy in my life. That's really great. I was saying at the beginning as well that this month of February is really bringing in some beautiful energy, and I'm feeling that as well, even though it's not my birthday this month. But it's really great that you're feeling that. So let's see what your divine masculine is saying right now. So any messages from my twin? We share the birthday. Okay, so thank you, angels. What messages are coming through from Cindy Ross's divine masculine? What messages are coming through from Cindy Ross's twin flame during this month of February, where they share a birthday? What messages are coming through from Cindy Ross's twin flame? Okay, so where did that card go? That has just jumped here. I think I've just lost the card. I'm not sure where it went. I saw it jump out, but I didn't look. Maybe it's... I will have to find that after I finish and let you know what it was. I can't see it right now. Okay, but we've got another one here. So thank you, angels. Let's bring in another deck. What else is coming through from Cindy Ross's divine masculine? What else is coming through? They're really jumping out from Cindy Ross's divine masculine. Okay, so let's see what other messages are coming through. So he's saying to you here, I miss you so much. I know that I hurt you with the things that I've said and done. I pray that you find it in your heart to forgive me. So, he is missing you and he wants to be with you. And I feel like, he's working on even forgiving himself as well for things that have happened in the past. And, rather than it being you needing to forgive himself, it's him who needs to forgive himself. So it may be on his mind a lot, and this is something that he needs to work through. And he's also saying to you here, it makes me smile when I think about all the fun times we used to have together. And look at that card. That's like, he thinks about you and he just feels good about it. And it makes him smile, just thinking about the times that you shared. So he's also letting you know this. So he's got all these beautiful memories of the two of you together. I want us to start off as friends and take things slow. I'm not taking any chances. I want to do this right. So he's saying to you, he may approach you and just say, can we be friends to start off with? And, that's a really great thing if he was to do that, because, that friendship is like the basis of the love for you, for Twin Flames. So, if he does move forward and he says that, that's a really good thing. And he's saying to you, I'm not taking any chances. I want to do this right. So he wants to do this right with you. And and I feel like because he's in this place where he's feeling like things, he did certain things and he hurt you before, he just doesn't want to do that again. This is like in his own mind, and he's thinking to himself, so if I start off as friends, then then I'm sort of building up on that. And that's what he's wanting you to know. He's also saying to you here, I've been having a lot of dreams about you lately. It makes me look forward to falling asleep every night. So, he's dreaming about you. It makes him just want to go to bed so that he can be able to see you in his dreams. He's also saying to you here, my friends and family don't approve of you, but I don't care what they think anymore. So I don't know, it looks like he may have certain people that were probably not sort of supporting him when it comes to this journey with you. Even before, maybe people were kind of sort of saying certain things to him, that could have been part of the reasons why things turned out the way that they did, or he acted the way that he did. But he's letting you know that he's changing all this now. He's not listening to anyone. He's also saying to you, I haven't contacted you in a long time because I'm afraid you're going to reject me. So he has some fears as well that, what if you reject me, especially after whatever it is that happened, whether it's just him keeping quiet, whatever it is, he is thinking about all this. He's also saying to you here, my ears have been ringing a lot lately. Are you the one who's thinking of me? So, he's sort of hearing, his ears are ringing and he's wondering if that is you. I've been having some scary dreams about you, more like nightmares, you kissing and being with another guy. Is this a sign from the universe that I'm running out of time or that I am too late? So I really feel like there are some fears that are coming through for losing you. He knows the things that have happened in the past and he's thinking about that, wondering whether you forgive him, but he truly wants to be with you. So, he is in this place of just letting you know that he doesn't want to lose you. And he's also saying to you here, I'm starting to communicate with you in your dreams and in the 5D. Can you hear me? So this is a second card where he's talking about dreams. So you may be dreaming about him as well, but he's wondering if you hear him, which is really beautiful. The last one from this deck is, I've been thinking about you a lot sexually. I just can't help it. The strong love I feel for you, including the amazing intimacy we shared when we were together. So, that's what he's saying to you. So I'm assuming you were together at some point, and he's saying to you, he is missing that and he thinks about that and he truly wants to be with you. That's what's really coming through here. Okay, the next card that has come out is fears. And he's also saying to you, my love for you is more than I can even begin to explain, but my fears are still holding me back. So that's what was really coming through. There are certain fears. That's why he's saying to himself, I would like to start off as friends. And what if you reject me? So he has all these fears, things that are just in his mind that keep sort of going round and round. And it stops him from actually moving forward and communicating, even if he really does want to. And he's saying to you, self-love, I'm learning what it truly means to love myself. I'm starting to honor myself and put myself first. So he's also learning self-love from, everything to do with this journey with you. And then he's also saying, thank you so much, Ashwini, for the donation. I will answer your question. He's also saying to you, ego here. And he's saying to you, many times I get so lost in my thoughts. And that's exactly what was coming through. He gets so lost in his thoughts and fears, and he gets stuck in his old ways because of his ego. I'm really trying to free myself from this prison of fear that my ego puts me in. That's when he gets stuck in his fears and he doesn't move forward, even though he wants to move forward and tell you how he feels. The last card is feel. And he's saying to you, I've never felt for anyone the way that I feel about you, and I never will. I also feel the love that you send me. Thank you very much. I really need it. It helps me to keep going. So, the love that you send him, it helps him to keep going, even when he's having all these fears. The more you are just in the place of love, and, maybe you don't even need to actually be sending it all the time, but he does feel it because you are that connected. When you're just thinking about him from a place of love, it really does help him as he's trying to work through everything. So I really hope that helps. Okay, so let's see. So that was Cindy Ross. Next, so spot on. I've been wanting to cry all morning. Oh, okay, Erin, that really explains it because it came out quite strongly and, just kind of out of nowhere. So he is going through something, but he will get past it. Okay, sending him so much love and you too. Okay, then we've got A Soul's Journey. Hey, beautiful, good to see you. Is there any messages for me or guidance? Is there any messages for me? Let's see what's happened there. What have I done? Let's just go back. Okay. A Soul's Journey. I don't know why it says that I've deleted that. So, Soul's Journey, is there any messages for me of guidance or from my DM Tom? It says I deleted it, but I can see it. Okay, so what messages are coming through for A Soul's Journey? Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for A Soul's Journey today? What messages are coming through? What messages are coming through for A Soul's Journey today? Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for A Soul's Journey? What messages are coming through for A Soul's Journey today from this deck? What messages are coming through for A Soul's Journey? Okay, so let's see the cards that have come out here. So we've got here Honor Your Beauty that has come out from Archangel Jophiel. And, and I feel that this is also about this month of self-love that we are in, or celebrating self-love. So, be there to honor your beauty, to do things for yourself, give yourself all the love and everything, treat yourself. Thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. The next card that has come out is Honor Your Feelings. So, also just really connect with how you're feeling about everything. Thank you, Archangel Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. So, there may be certain things that are coming up. Just really be there to honor everything. Trust your vibes. This is about trusting your intuition as well to guide you. Thank you, angels. Today, I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. So you are being guided on your path when it comes to all sorts of things. So that's about really just listening to those messages that are coming through to help you. And also new beginnings has come out. So this is beautiful. It's like there is something coming in for you, a new beginning. This could be in certain things that you're working in, or when it comes to your twin flame journey as well. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. So you are ready, and you're being shown here that there's a new beginning that is coming in for you. The door is being opened for you to be able to move forward into those new beginnings. So really beautiful. And then the cards that have come out. So we've got 12-12 preparation. So I feel that you're going through this time of preparation for this new beginning that is coming in for you. Maybe you're seeing 12-12, but you are going through this time of preparation to help to bring in that new start for you. The other cards that came out is you are connected. So I feel you're being shown here. You are connected to your angels, to heaven. So just really keep moving forward with power, with the knowledge that, everything is being sorted out when it comes to your life. So really beautiful. So let's see what your divine masculine is also saying to you today. Thank you, angels. What is the soul's journey, divine masculine, wanting to say today? What is the soul's journey, divine masculine, wanting to say? What messages are coming through from the soul's journeys, divine masculine? Okay. Any other messages coming through from a soul's journeys, divine masculine today? What other messages are coming through from this deck? Okay, so let's see the cards that have come out here. So the first one that we have, the thought of you dating and flirting with another guy kills me. I don't want to lose you. So your divine masculine is letting you know that, when he even just thinks of the thought of you dating someone else, it actually kills him. So he's letting you know he doesn't want to lose you. And he's also saying to you, this is also interesting because this came out as well earlier. I want us to start off as friends and take things slow. I'm not taking any chances. I want to do this right. So, he wants to do it right. He doesn't want to mess things up. And he's saying to you, even if we just start off as friends, this will be good for me. So, that's what he's saying to you. He wants to do things right. And he's also saying to you here, fears has also come out, and he's saying my love for you is more than I can even begin to explain, but my fears are still holding me back. So this is powerful. Again, that same sort of energy that came through in the reading that I did today. If you haven't checked that out, do check it out. That there are still these fears that the divine masculines are sort of are stopping them. It's like in being in their mind where they feel like there's a blindfold and their hands are tied because of these fears. And that's what's holding him back. But, he doesn't want to lose you. And he's also saying to you here, he would rather start off as friends. So I feel like these are things that sort of are going on in his mind to do with the fears that he has. But, that's what's still holding him back, even though he wants to move forward and start again. He's also saying to you, beautiful. And he's saying to you, you are beautiful in every way, inside and outside. I just hope you realize just how beautiful and amazing you are. I love you for who you are as you are. So he has so much love for you. And union has also come out. Our union will happen when we're both ready. The universe will make sure of it. And we are going to have the most beautiful life together. So, you're being shown that it is coming in. That new beginning that came out. It's just that he needs to get past these fears that are sort of still holding him back. But, that union is coming in. So really beautiful. Okay, so let's see who's next. So that was the soul's journey. Sandra, please forgive me, but my message must have come out for the collective because it didn't resonate with me because my masculine hasn't got a karmic partner. That's what I said as well, Donna, when I actually said that it may be to do with actually just an energy. A karmic doesn't necessarily mean a person, and I think you know this already. It doesn't necessarily mean he is there talking about someone. I think it's really important to always look at the situation that way. Karmic is actually, not really just about a person. It can be someone's fears. It can be, a job. It can be something that they're focusing on in their life right now that are sort of taking them away from being with you. It can be something like financial worries, which also came out. So whatever that is, it's just about the energy. It doesn't mean that he is with someone else. So I really am being guided to make that clear that it's not about the other person. And I actually said that as I did your reading as well, to say I don't know if he does have a karmic because I didn't feel that it was about someone else. It really just felt like there is something else that he's dealing with that is kind of taking him away, and that's what he's working through. So I hope that helps, that it's really not about another person. And I don't think it came out as in for the collective. I think it was just in relation to whatever is going on in his life. So I hope that helps. Right. Okay, next we've got Ashwini. Is him in career energy linked? I don't know. I don't understand what this means. Is him in career energy linked with suppressing? Ashwini, can you write that again? I don't understand what it means, to be honest. Yeah, I don't understand what it means. Okay, my friend did call at 12:12. Thank you, beautiful. The messages I've been sending him, lots of protection. That makes sense then, Cindy. That makes sense. My message didn't resonate. Donna, I actually think this is the second time because you've said this before as well, that your message had not resonated. But, if it doesn't resonate, then take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It doesn't necessarily always have to, the energies come out as they are. It's just how you take the message that comes through. And I think sometimes it's just really good to take things with an open mind. And if it doesn't resonate, then just leave the part that doesn't and take what doesn't. And, and it's always energy, and energy always changes as well when it comes to your journey. So, yeah. But like I said, you are saying that about the partner, he's single and he lives on his own. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be about a person. A karmic doesn't necessarily mean a person. So I hope it helps. Yes, he told me he was scared to lose my friendship, trying to have a relationship. Okay, yeah, a soul's journey, that really makes sense. Uh, Okay, Ashwini, I feel these messages that are coming out this evening is about karmic bust up and endings with our twins. My masculine hasn't got a karmic, again, same sort of message. Is him trying to focus? Is okay, let's see what Ashwini is saying. Is him trying to focus on career linked with trying to suppress the confusion he's feeling? Because you just before you did say the word confused. Okay, if I remember correctly, you said in your message that your divine masculine has got, you said that your divine masculine has got engaged. And I felt that from the messages that were coming through, the confusion was to do with the fact that he's got engaged, but he has this love for you. That's what was coming through in the cards that I got. So is he engaged or is he not? Because I feel the confusion is to do with that. That's what I really got. So let me know if he is engaged or not, because I feel that that is what you had said. Okay. And I feel that that's what the confusion is. The confusion is that he has all this love for you and he wants to be with you, but he doesn't know what to do in the situation that he's in, and he's trying to find his way. That's where the confusion is. I don't feel that it's got to do with a career. I feel like he knows where he wants to be, but he's confused in his mind about what to actually do. Is he in engaged or not? That's what I want to know. Yes, he's engaged. So that's what it is. That's what the confusion is. He's engaged, he's in this situation, but his love is with you. And his reasons for getting engaged, I'm not quite sure what they were, but he's realizing that he is there, but that's not where his heart is. And that's where the confusion is coming in. That's what I'm really getting. I don't get anything to do with the career. So I hope that helps. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. And now another friend said that he's trying to focus on career and afraid of any controversy. He's praying that whatever happens without obstruction. So yeah, I mean, I didn't get anything about career, but I got a confusion about where he is right now and where he wants to be, which is to be with you. But then there is that confusion about, he is engaged in this situation. I mean, it could be to do with his career, but that didn't come up as well on my side. So yeah, any more questions, anyone? Anyone else got any questions? And Donna, I hope you understand what I am saying, because, karmic, it doesn't necessarily mean a person at all. It really is. And I feel like on the twin flame journey, the karmic is used in such a negative way, as in people thinking that a karmic is such a bad energy or a bad person or someone who's doing evil, but it actually means something, that a situation that your divine masculine is in, where they have to clear certain karma when it comes to their own journey. They have to clear karma. So it can be just their own fear, can be a karmic situation in their life, and they have to get through that to clear the karma of things that maybe happened in the past lives or whatever. Or it can be a person, or it can be, it can be anything. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's a person, but then the way all the cards portray a karmic energy is a person. So obviously when a card comes out, it may seem to you like I'm talking about an individual, but you have to take everything into perspective. You know the situation with your divine masculine. So if he's not in a relationship, then sort of see it as something relating to whatever is a karmic situation in his own life. And that's basically how you do it. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean just because that card came out, he is with somebody else or is in a karmic relationship. But anyway, I hope that makes sense. Um, yeah, and as Soul's Jenny is saying, my DM is single as well, but his mother lives with him, and all he does is work. His fears is coming as well. Yeah, exactly that. So it's his fears. It could be that situation, even that he is in with his mom, and and there's a lot of divine masculines actually who have, where the relationship, the karmic relationship is actually, their family. It can be the mom who has, sort of like a grip over their son or whatever. I'm not saying that's the situation here with a soul's journey, but, it can be family, and it turns out to be more family and more other things that are not actually a person. It's just that when it comes to this journey, everything is focused on a karmic as a person in a bad way, when it's really not that. It's just things that the divine masculine has got to get past in their own life to clear that karma for themselves so that they can be free to be with you, their divine feminine. And that's all that it is saying. So I really hope that helps. So any other questions, anyone? Okay. Any other questions coming through? Shows me currently it's not worked out for my protection. Okay. I don't see any other questions coming through, so I think I am going to finish off there. And thank you everyone for jumping in on the live. And Ashwini is saying, Sandra, anything? Okay, there's a question coming. Yes, it is low. You're spot on, Sandra. Thank you, Soul's Journey. Thank you. But yeah, I've really got to understand this whole karmic situation, that it is actually way bigger than we actually always think when it comes to this journey. And it's really important to understand that, that it's not just about a person when it comes to that. Okay. The fears are coming where I feel mine is, I'm in inner union. Sandra did something. Ashwini, you're saying, did something popped up in his 3D mind really towards me? Did Ashwini, if you, I think the best thing for you to do is to go back and listen to your reading, because if I remember correctly, I mean, I'm channeling, so it's like I can't remember what messages came through, but go back to seeing your message. It's like you're asking, did something really pop up in his mind about me? I mean, you have to go back and check out that the message, because I think he was talking about you a lot. So I am not really sure. Yeah, I said, is it just me who's not getting this? But I said he's confused because he is in the situation where he is engaged and he's confused because he has this love for you. That's where the confusion is. That's exactly what I was saying. I just feel you need to go back and listen to that reading again, and really sort of clear your mind. Get out of a place of really just thinking things in a negative way, because I feel that this is exactly what it's doing here. It's like you've already put certain things in your mind about what is going on with your divine masculine. So whatever it is that I'm saying, you're not actually listening to that, because you're making up certain things that you think are happening. So it's like I told you that it is all about, the confusion is about the love that he has for you. And a lot of the messages, if I remember correctly, we're talking about that love that he has for you. And then, but he's stuck in this situation. And I think I made that clear, but it's like you didn't actually hear that because you're already thinking his confusion is about something else. It's not about me. Am I really in his mind and all these things? So, you know, I think if you are going to listen to a message, you actually need to come into it without having any sort of preconceived idea or message, or about what it needs to be. So I think just sort of take a few deep breaths and calm yourself, and and just listen to the message without sort of having this idea already in your mind about this is what's happening with him, this is what's happening, is it really me? And just hear the messages that come through, and maybe that will help you. I mean, I can reassure you as much as I can, but if you're still in that energy where you are just thinking all these things, everything I say will come in through this ear and out through the other, and you won't really get it. So, it's something that you have to let go of those fears for yourself and actually listen to it more from an open mind rather than where you already think you know what the answer is, if that makes sense. So I hope that helps, Ashwini. Okay, right. I think I saw ecotherapy coming in at some point. Oh, Elaine has come up as well. Okay, let's see what messages are coming through. Elaine, can I have a reading about my DMVD, please, how he feels about me? Okay, so thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Elaine from a divine masculine? What messages are coming through for Elaine from a divine masculine? What messages are coming through for Elaine from a divine masculine? Okay, so let's see the cards that have come out. So the first card that has come out is Angel. And he's saying to you, you are my beautiful angel. You inspire and guide me on this journey. I am forever grateful for you. So this is really beautiful. You are inspiring him to make changes in his own life, to move forward in his own life. And that's what he's saying to you. He's also saying to you, separation. Hard as it may be for me to be apart from you, I am in fact healing and growing up during this time of separation. I trust that the same is happening for you too. Separation is in fact a blessing in disguise for us. So he's letting you know that he is going through change during this time of the separation, and it's actually there to help both of you to be able to move forward. So it is a blessing in disguise, is what he's saying. He's also saying you, and he's saying, I am always thinking about you. You are forever engraved in my heart. So that's what he's letting you know, that you are the one who's on his mind, and he's always thinking about you. He's also saying to you, best thing, you touch me, you touch me and connect with me in ways that I never knew were possible, on a soul level, physically, mentally, and emotionally and spiritually. You're truly the best thing that has ever happened to me. So he's letting you know that you are the best thing that has ever happened to him. And he's basically thinking about you a lot. Desire has come out. You're everything that I ever want, that I've ever wanted and more. I deeply desire you in ways that you can't even imagine. So he is thinking about being with you and the love that he has for you. Divine connection. There is something different and special about our love. It is a divine connection that is ordained and protected by the Creator. So he knows that there's something special about this love between the two of you, and that's what he's saying. He's also saying to you, signs. Many things that remind me of you are constantly happening to me and around me. It is rather magical. We are truly meant to be. Do you see the signs as well? So he is seeing signs. That is what is showing him, that there's something special about this connection that you have. And he's wondering whether you do see those signs, but he has so much love for you, and that's what he's wanting you to know. I really hope that helps. Ashwini, there is no need to apologize. I just hope you do get it. You're saying, I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize. I really feel like I want you to be able to understand that, that's why I was saying that. But, you don't need to be sorry. So it's okay. We are all on a journey of learning on this journey. So I hope it helps you anyway. Um, And just, yeah, so exactly what Donna is saying there about, ignoring the ego. It's as Donna is saying, it is the ego that brings in all those fears where you start thinking so many things in your mind. The ego will come in and it will tell you this, it will tell you that. And you have to, that's part of what this journey is about. It's about you working on integrating your ego that brings in all the fears that tells you all these stories, and then you hold on to them. That's where you have to really sort of see that these are just stories that I'm telling myself. This is the ego bringing in this anxiety and this fear, and part of your journey as a divine feminine is to work on releasing that. You have to work on releasing that, or not release, you can't get rid of your ego, but you have to sort of work through those things that are coming up. They're showing you something that you need to work on within yourself, and it's really important to actually work on it on a day-to-day basis. Otherwise it will keep coming up all the time. You will keep feeling that anxiety if you're still not diving deeper to deal with whatever it is that's actually going on with you. So I hope that helps, but you don't need to apologize. Okay, so let's see. I guess my question didn't pop up. I didn't see it, Miss Selfless, but I probably went past it. You can put it in again. I hope you did. He is married, and I know plenty of engagement breaks up. Just have to trust him at this time. Okay. Elaine, thank you so much, Sandra. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Miss Selfless, can you put your question again? I'll wait to get your question. But I'm just going to see if I missed it at some point. Ecotherapy didn't actually ask a question, just saying hello. So I'm going to pull you a card from the angels there. Since you popped in, I don't know if you're still around, but thank you, angels. What message is coming through for ecotherapy? What message is coming through for ecotherapy? Thank you, angels. What message is coming through for ecotherapy? Okay, so we've got two cards. So the first one is change and transition. So, you may be going through certain changes in your life as you are moving forward in stepping more into your power as a divine feminine. That's what I'm really getting here. So, you are being helped through whatever those changes are that are happening in your life. Thank you, Archangel Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. So maybe there's something that's happening in your life where there is change happening right now, and you're being helped through that. And also to connect with nature, the miracle of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. So this is about going out in nature, spending more time outside, maybe this weekend. That's the message that's also coming through for you. Okay, so it may help as well with whatever changes that are happening in your life right now. Okay, so let's see. Miss Selfless hasn't come back with a question, I don't think. Maybe she's gone off. Let's see. Can anyone see her question? Because I really didn't see it. So what I'm going to do anyway for Miss Selfless, I'm going to pull you a card in case you've already left. Before I finish, I'll pull you a message from the angels. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Miss Selfless today? What messages are coming through for Miss Selfless? What messages are coming through for Miss Selfless today? What messages are coming through for Miss Selfless? Let's see. And we'll also bring in a message from your divine masculine. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for... let's do that again. Miss Selfless is divine masculine. What messages are coming through from Miss Selfless is divine masculine? Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through from Miss Selfless is divine masculine? What messages are coming through from Miss Selfless is divine masculine? I feel a lot of thinking coming through there as well. But the cards that came out for you, Miss Selfless, we've got Earth Angel, and it says, thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. So you're being reminded here that you are an earth angel. When I did cards as well at the beginning, just for the collective, this card came out. So this is about you doing the things that you are here to do, shining your light, and and just really being kind and loving, smiling, even just the people, and just really sort of being there to spread love. That's what's coming through. And peaceful warriors also come out. And it says Archangel Ariel, and it says, "Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace." So this is about being peaceful in everything that you do. Just spreading love and peace is what I'm really getting through here. When it comes to your divine masculine, so the first card that has come out, so we've got time out here, and I felt like there was a bit of thinking coming through from your divine masculine as I was shuffling. So he may be quiet, or he's saying to you, I have to take time out for myself right now to figure things out. So if he is quiet, or if he does go quiet, then it's because he's figuring things out, like thinking. That's what I was really getting, this energy of him thinking quite a lot. And he's also saying to you, transforming here, I am not yet where I need to be and want to be in myself. So, he's still going through changes within himself. He's saying to you, I'm not quite there where I need to be and where I want to be in myself. I am still transforming. That's why he takes the time out for himself to sort of figure things out. And and he's also saying to you, numbers. I've noticed that I keep seeing numbers that seem to follow me around, such as 1111, 333, 444, 555. I'm starting to think they're telling me something, and that makes sense. Yes, he's going through a transformation. He is also getting these numbers. Communication has come out as well. So, that's why I was feeling as well that maybe he may be taking time out. He may be a bit quiet, but he's also saying to you, I know it has taken me long to break a barrier of silence. And I feel that he may be communicating sometimes, and then sometimes he goes a bit quiet. And that's why he's saying to you, that he's created this barrier of silence when he goes quiet, but also not really opening up to tell you exactly everything that he's feeling. So, he's saying to you, I need to talk to you. I feel like he wants to open up more. That's why he's thinking about things as he's going through a transformation as well. And he's saying to you, there are things that I haven't quite said that I would like, that I can't hold in much longer. And he's saying to you, I'm planning on surprising you with communication soon. So he is planning on communicating even more, is what I'm really getting. And then from the Divine Timing deck, the cards that have come out for you, really beautiful, steps forward. So when it comes to your journey, the angels are saying steps forward are happening. So trust that is all coming in, and have faith. They're saying to you to have faith. It's all happening. Steps forward are happening, to help your divine masculine as well to be able to open up more in communication, and also trust in miracles. So they're saying to you, a miracle is coming when it comes to your journey. So trust in miracles. So beautiful messages coming through. I hope that helps. Okay, so that was for Be Selfless. Okay, so can I get messages? And for my DM, I've just answered that because I hadn't seen your question again. But I did angel messages. I hope you got that, and also from your DM. So I hope that helps. Okay, if you have time, can I get a message about how things are with Tom's mom? Okay, so let's see. Thank you, angels. How are things with Tom's mom for a soul's journey? How are things with Tom's mom? How are things with Tom's mom? Thank you, angels. How are things with Tom's mom? How are things with Tom's mom for a soul's journey? Okay, so let's see the cards that have come out here. Right, so we've got here interesting cards that have come out. So spiritual growth has come out. So what I'm actually getting from this is that, this whatever is going on with his mom right now, it's actually helping him with growing within himself. He's learning certain lessons from this that will help him with like his own spiritual growth. It may be something that you may not actually see, but it is part of what helps him with his spiritual growth. I think you said he lives with his mom. or is living with his mom, or she's living with him, one of the two, but it's all part of helping him to grow. So I feel that it's part of his lessons that are there to help him with actually growing within himself. So that's the first message that has come out. We also have moving forward. So what I'm really getting with this card is that, he's moving forward with his own spiritual growth with the situation with his mom. But I also feel that it's actually going to help him to be able to release certain things so he can move forward in his own life. That's what I'm really getting, because he's learning certain lessons that will help him to become stronger and be more in his power and be able to move forward, even when it comes to the journey with you, and even when it comes to changing things in his own life. So it's actually helping him, the situation, even if you may not see that. The other card that came out is decisions. So, it's going to help him to make a decision as well about which way to go, from the things that he's learning. And maybe this may be about him moving out and, changing things in his life, whatever that may be. There are some decisions that he is going to make as well because of the situation that he is in with his mom, and he will take action. So I feel like he's going to take action to change certain things. That's what I'm really getting. Is helping him to grow spiritually, to learn certain lessons that are going to help him to actually be able to move forward and change things, make certain decisions that will help him to take action, that will be action towards you, action to change certain things in the situation that he's in, action to move forward in his own life. So that's what I'm really getting. So I hope that helps you as well. Okay. Right. So I think we've got to that was a soul's journey. We've now got to the end. Um yeah, Donna's saying our masculines are going through it at this time, Ashwini, and we've just got to step back at this time because there's a lot of bust ups with the masculines and comics. Yeah. I mean, exactly, Donna. It is about just, this is not anything that you can do as a divine feminine. You just have to let them find their own way, go through the lessons that they need to go through. If there's the bust ups, it's part of their own lessons of growth. And whatever situation they are in, it's actually there to help them to grow. As powerfully as I felt that those messages came through for a soul's journey, to do with the mom as well, it's actually all there to help them to grow. So, if they're having a bust up with the karmic or whatever, it's all part of helping them to really be able to see things differently and make changes in their own life. Is all part of their lessons. But anyway, so I am going to finish off here. Thank you all so much for joining in on the live, and I'm really being guided to just pull a card for the divine feminine. For divine feminines, this is like the divine feminine healing journey card. So I'm really getting guidance to just pull a card for the divine feminines, because we are the ones as divine feminines, female or male, who leads the journey, and everything is about you coming back more to yourself, finding that place of inner union. Donna was saying, I am in inner union. And that is all about you leading the journey. And, your divine masculine will find their way in their own time. And you just have to keep doing you, and you have to keep, working on that inner union in everything that you do. So I'm just going to see what message is coming through for the divine feminine. It's also about working on integrating your ego constantly, being focused so much more on you than on what your divine masculine is doing or worrying about what they're doing. That's the big message that's coming through. So thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for the divine feminines today? Okay. So the cards that have come out here for the divine feminine message. So the first one is called dependence. And this card came out actually when I did a reading the other day. And he says, I need you. And he says the healing. No, you really don't. This is a distorted belief system or illusion. You don't need anyone. Anything that you believe someone can provide for you, you can provide for yourself. Don't believe it. Okay, hold on a second. Anything that you believe someone can provide for you, you can provide for yourself. Don't believe it. start doing so because it is true. So you can provide for yourself everything that you'd want your divine masculine or anyone else to provide for you. You do not need anyone for anything. Healthy relationships are not built on the foundation of need. They are built on healthy energetic balance. So this is about, we're letting go of that codependence as well as a divine feminine. The next card that has come out is perceptions, perspectives, and epiphanies. And it says, I have my perceptions and perspectives, and you have yours. I wish we were on the same page. So this is what you may be thinking as a divine feminine. I wish we were just on the same page. I wish you understood me and all these things. And the healing says, maybe you are and you don't realize it. Ask yourself, if you're trying to control the outcome here, realize too that you can tell someone something a bazillion times and it's like they never get it unless and until someone is ready to receive certain information in a way that makes sense to them. They just can't and they won't be able to grasp it, comprehend, assimilate, and integrate whatever it is. Accept that everyone, including you, processes things in their own time and in their own way. So this is a reminder that even the divine masculines, everyone does things in their own time, in their own way. So you have to focus on you and let them find their own way. Epiphanies can suddenly spring forth from deeper contemplative perspectives. A leap of new understanding can occur here if you simply turn the page. So it's about changing your perception. Okay, the last card that came out for the divine feminine is obsession. I don't want to feel obsessed with my twin, but a lot of times that's exactly the way it feels. So, you may be in that energy of, I don't want to feel obsessed with my twin, but a lot of time I feel like that. And that's also something that we need to release as divine feminines. That obsession energy needs to be released. And it says the healing. In a twin flame relationship, you can feel one another. That is just the way it is. There are times when these obsessive feelings are not coming from you. So sometimes, if you're feeling obsessive over your divine masculine, you may be picking up on the energy that they're in, and it's not actually you. So it's always important to think about it when you're going through that sort of energy. Is this really mine, or is this coming from my divine masculine? Because if you just feel that it's you and you carry on with it, you will put yourself in that energy, whereas you can actually just notice that this is not mine and then release it. And it says, they are beams, reflections, and thoughts and vibrations from your twin soul. Embrace, accept, and acknowledge rather than try to resist or push away. Then consciously turn your thoughts and actions elsewhere and focus your energy in a healthier direction, because a full out obsession would take you out of balance. So that's exactly what I was saying. It's important for you to realize when it's coming from your divine masculine, because if it is coming from them and you start getting obsessed and just thinking about it again and again, then that is going to actually put you in full out obsession. So you have to notice it and you have to realize this is not mine, and then you work through it and release it. And and that helps you to focus your energy, and then you start to focus your energy on in something else healthier, so that you release that, knowing that it's not yours. But if you don't release it, then you can run away with it and you actually get yourself in the place of obsession. That's the message that's coming through. This may take some doing, some practice, but you can do it. And it's something that I really do. I actually did it today, where I found myself getting lost in thoughts and I was like, this is not mine. I'm in a calm place right now, and then I realized and I was like, thank you, angels. This is not mine. I release it. And then I was back in the present moment. So that's the message that's coming through there. So I just felt I was being guided to share those messages for the divine feminine. I hope that helps someone out there. And I think I saw a message come through right at the end. It's just it's Donna saying something. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. I am going to say goodbye now. And if you're around on, you see a message. I won't say anything yet, just in case I can't do it. But I am sending you all so much love, and thank you so much for being here. Lots of love.